Well, obviously the impact of Covid-19 has been major on all aspects of the migration program, from the number of migrants able to enter Australia to the actual processing of visas. The migration program has been severely disrupted. Added to that, you've got the fact that there are some migrants who are here whose visas are expiring, and that creates problems in itself. So it's certainly had a major impact, and it's going to have a major impact for the foreseeable future. Well, during the 2019-2020 year, compared to the previous year, financial year, it's expected to decrease by 30%, and it's expected, the government is predicted to decrease even further in the 2020-2021 financial year. So the government's job is to respond to this decline caused by COVID-19. Okay, the government has announced several measures to sort of implement more flexibility in terms of temporary visa holders, increased options for the agricultural sector to allow overseas workers to stay longer with individual farms, and also to create more flexibility with student working conditions to make certain students able to work longer hours and therefore support the Australian economy. They're also very conscious that migrants are part of Australia, will be a part of Australia's economic recovery in the future, so we can expect some more announcements as things progress. Until the government makes any further announcements, the settings that are in existence now will remain in place. So the planning ceilings will be set at the existing levels of 160,000. That's the ceiling on migrants coming to Australia. And of those, 108,000 are within the skilled stream. Part of the problem the government faces is that they won't be handing down a budget until October, and the planning levels are directly associated with the budget. So in the meantime, the planning levels will remain the same as they have been. As previously mentioned, for the foreseeable future, certainly until later in the year, the settings that are in existence for the previous financial year will remain in place. But of course the government's going to respond to any changes, and those announcements will be made in the future. Limited migrants are allowed to enter Australia, and but most arrivals are Australian citizens or permanent residents. The health of Australians has been protected through compulsory quarantine in quarantine hotels for a period of 2 weeks for overseas arrivals.